Go away!
Whoever you are, call number 8 and get my guards up here.
That won't be necessary. I've already done what I came to do.
How dare you put a hand on my wife?
She's not your wife.
Listen, I want you to stop it because it's only going to make it worse for us.
That's right. Now you've already seen the wedding gown, or at least what's left of it. That'll bring you years and years of bad luck.
I already had my share with you. I'll buy her another dress. I'll buy her 50 dresses, but you will not ruin the wedding.
I won't have to, Cece. You'll do it for me.
It's Gina, but I respect you. And I respect your decision. I gotta tell you something. I'm terrified for you being in this place.
I'm being here is my own decision. I'm here to protect Haley. I don't mean to cause any pain or unhappiness to anybody.
Well, it's a little too late for that, isn't it?
Mom, look how long it took the two of you to find each other. I mean, to really let yourselves love each other and commit to each other. Haley and I have that now. Something like that. And this is basically how I understand I have to commit myself to her. There's no way I could take knowing that I'm robbing the two people that I love most in the world of that. Have the wedding, okay, Mom? No, please, Mom. I don't feel right now that I've done anything wrong. I don't want to be guilty of keeping the two of you apart.
How did you get to be so grown up?
Well, I'm gonna still keep hoping that you're there.
If you're not, then we will be here right after the ceremony.
What are you talking about?
That's what we're going to do.
We'll manage somehow.
Right now, I am so angry at you for throwing away your future, and for what? But I'm also prouder of you than I've ever been in my entire life.
Hi, Dad. Oh.
Here, Pearl. Courtney's not here.
Is she with Kelly, by any chance?
Who told you?
Come on, Mr. C, let's not play games here. I'm the one that gave you the wheel to the getaway car. Now, all I ask in return is a little favor. That's all.
Sorry.
Just a chance to see Kelly.
Sorry, Pearl. Kelly's off limits to anybody but the family.
I know you two are worried about her being found, but, man, I can make James Bond look like a klutz. I mean, it won't be the first time I give the coppers a run around, and with Kelly's help, too.
Oh, we appreciate it so much, everything you've done.
I see. But not enough to bend the rules. Is that what you're telling me?
Cece, what do you think?
Look, let me tell you one thing about your daughter, okay? She's not half as afraid of taking risks as either one of you thinks she is. One simple proposal. Just ask her if she wants to see me, all right? Let her decide. Let her decide if it's worth it or not.
Kelly's not making those decisions. And you're right, she may give you a different answer, but the risk involves all of us.
Come on. Sophia, Kelly talks to you. Does she say that she misses me at all? I mean, if she wants to see me badly enough, you wouldn't step on her way, would you? Please.
He's right. Pearl, he's right. It can't be one person's decision, but I promise you this. We'll tell her you're thinking about it.
Sophia, what will we...
And we will give her any message you want us to get.
Any message. But what I have to tell her, I happen to want to tell her myself, okay?
Leave it alone, Cece.
Let's tell her that I love her. That's all. Plain and simple. No stories, no speeches. Just that I love her. But what the heck? What does that amount to, anyway?
So what you... So? You let Pearl see Kelly?
No. If that kiss was a bribe, it didn't work, but you're welcome to try again.
Oh, come on, Cece. He's earned our trust. He really... Let them be. You know what he's going to do. He's just going to follow us to the boathouse and make more of a fuss than if we told him where she is.
Just let him try it.
I would do exactly the same thing if someone was trying to keep me away from you. I'd go out of my mind trying to find you. I'd do anything. I'd take any chance at all. Please. I love you. And Kelly cares about him. She misses him. She asks about him all the time. It would make her so happy.
We should be in politics. One short visit, only if I make sure it's safe, though. You're driving me nuts.
Excuse me, Mr. Capwell.
What the hell is he doing here?
Mr. Lockridge on the property. Again?
Yeah, well, I started digging on my side of the fence.
Your side? You don't even have a side.
Well, Pearl didn't mind me digging.
I do, especially when you end up on my land. Aren't you a little old to be playing in dirt?
Seem to be digging for something.
Lionel, are you all right?
Oh, I'm more than all right. Everything is just fine. I am on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough.
What, have you been drinking?
Oh, you want to smell my breath?
Lionel. What are you doing?
Well, would you believe me if I told you I was digging for dandelions to make my pauper soup?
You'll be digging for your grave pretty soon. Lionel, I'm warning you for the last time. Stay off my property. I'm telling you right now.
Cece, we are digging, we are excavating for a dinosaur.
He's not drunk. He's insane.
No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. A dinosaur. Oh, you heard of the La Brea tar pits down south? You know, where they have extinct animals? Well, we are digging for a prehistoric being right near this very spot. This very spot.
You don't think you ought to do? I think you better get a good psychiatrist before it's too late. And if I catch you even sneezing on my property, I'll be digging you up in a million years. Now, would you get him out of here, please?
Well, nice visiting with you, Sophia. Do you mind if I have...
Lionel, get lost, will you? Probably find him eccentric and charming, don't you?
I'm just a little curious.
Probably tunneling his way to your bedroom.
Hey.
I can't help it. I'm on edge between him and Gina. I'm getting neurotic about whether something's going to give about this wedding.
Nothing's going to give, baby. Our wedding is in 2 days, and we're going to get married now. I know what we're going to do right now is we're going to lock that door and shut the whole world out.
Oh, well, that might take off the edge.
I'm now making lists of my lists.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
What is that? What are you planning to go somewhere?
Well, I'm kind of going on a honeymoon. Well, I know it sounds strange, but it's been months and months, and I don't know, Cruz and I, we had to do something now.
And what did you do?
Well, we went to the church, and we exchanged vows. We said how we would love each other, and we'd always be there for each other. And we exchanged rings. We needed it so badly, Mama.
Darling, that's wonderful. It sounds beautiful.
It was.
And if you're not here for the wedding rehearsal tomorrow, I'll kill you.
I'll be here. I'm only gonna be gone for a day and a night, I promise.
Okay, well, you just go and have a wonderful time, and don't feel guilty at all that you're not helping me with the wedding plans today, even though I'm on the verge of collapse. Just go, not a thought. That's
Yeah,
fine.
right. You on the verge of collapse. You and the Rock of Gibraltar. I love you.
Oh, I love you so much. Now, I think I'll just go and call the florist again, and maybe I'll call the caterer again, and I think I'll call the dressmaker again, and I'm going to see you tomorrow.
Yes, promise.
Yes, promise.
Good luck.
Thank you once again for your patience.
Why don't you thank me for my patience?
I would if you had any. I was talking to the florist. I've changed my bouquet yet again.
Why don't you change your mind about us, huh? Let me go upstairs with you. Let me lock the door. Let me show out the world.
Only 2 days before our wedding. The wait is going to be worth it. You'll see, darling.
And you will see that you have nothing to worry about with me ever getting tired of you. Because the more I have of you, the more I want of you.
Okay, that's it. No more.
You drive me crazy, you know that? All right, I'll abide by the rules. Since I have so much free time on my hands, why don't you make use of me? What can I do for you?
Well, you know what? I think I'm really pretty much under control, except for Gina.
Gina, what'd she do now?
I'm just worried about what she's going to do on our wedding day. There's a strange silence emanating from her direction.
Well, I've hired a whole bunch of guards. I will give them pictures of her. They have instructions to cart her off if they see her lurking around.
What if she wears disguise? What if she's hovering in a helicopter?
I promise you, our wedding will go off without a hitch. Oh, that's beautiful. Makes you want to just camp out under the stars at night, doesn't it?
I don't know. I'm partial to a nice, comfortable bed without sand.
Oh, the truth comes out. I'm marrying a woman who's spoiled rotten. I'm so glad I spotted it in time.
Look at the part calling me kettle spoiled. I could just see you pitching a tent. My great outdoors.
You don't think I could, do you?
Well, let's just say I'm glad I have another option, right?
I just wish I could build you a house with my bare hands. That would be a fitting present.
What a very nice thing to say. But I already have a beautiful home. Big enough for the children and the grandchildren and the great-grandchildren and the whole family tree, and that's the way I want it.
Donna, don't get your hopes up about talking them in at night, because I think pinning them down will be tough since they're all grown up.
I know. Just as long as they have a place to come back to, they can wander as much as they want.
With both parents under the same roof.
Yeah.
Hope it makes them feel as good for them as it does for me. You cold?
Mm-hmm.
Come here, lean
A
up.
little.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, baby, I can't believe we're almost to the finish line.
Well, believe it or not, there's no stopping it now.
For Gina, I just hate her cropping up around every corner.
Sweetheart, she hasn't succeeded in doing a damn thing except make a fool of herself. She can't change us between you and me.
No one can. I love you. I love you so.
You know something? The hardest part has been to get a pig-headed, short-tempered, tight-fisted pig-head to admit he made a mistake. Now that he did, it's smooth sailing, sweetheart.
Anyone here?
You can wipe that look of consternation off your face, darling. It's very effective. I'm not buying it for a minute.
I'm telling you, I heard voices here. I really did.
Sure you did. And now that I'm up here checking things out with you, I could probably just conveniently avail myself of this comfortable bed.
I am shocked. I am just shocked that you would think I would get you up here for ulterior purposes. But since you're here, what was it that you just said?
Oh, I just said that maybe, I could just lie down and rest my feet.
And now pronounced as man and wife.
Get over No.
What? No.
No. Now that I've concocted this scheme, I've got to stick to it. Nothing. What is that?
What?
That.
Oh. Say. From Mason?
What do you think it is? A wedding present?
That's what it looks like.
Look, the red light's on. Looks like it's ready to go. Do you think there's anything in it?
We don't want to find out.
Those confounded mosquitoes would stop biting.
I just got 3 at one time.
Today in Gawa. Tomorrow I do.
You do a wonderful job. I didn't think she'd ever get this dress put back together in time. Capo residence? No, I'm sorry. Miss Armanti can't come to the phone right now. Yes, I'll tell her. That was Mrs. Capo, Mrs. Armanti. What did she want? She said she's had a premonition about the wedding. She thinks you ought to watch your step. Did she really? How dare she call here and say anything at all to me? I think I'll call and give her a message of my own. Uh-huh.
I don't think it's sprained.
Good.
Well, I hope not, anyway. Look forward to carrying over the threshold, but I'd rather you walk down the aisle.
Do you think Gina ordered up that earthquake? Well, I can't help it. I've never been a superstitious woman, but I really think someone up there's trying to tell us something.
Don't be silly.
It's just charming. Charming. I'm going to be limping down the aisle tomorrow.
Why don't you sit? I'll call Dr. Biddles and have him come right over.
No way. Limping is better than clumping down the aisle in a cast.
Well, then we'll put ice on it. We'll put heat on it. We'll put something on it.
It'll be all right. I'm just going to plaster a smile on my face and go down to the rehearsal. Cece, did Brick really sound that hostile to you?
I wish I could lie to you, sweetheart.